friends, it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel. Good morning. It is 8:58 and Isaac is still sleeping, so I'm going to kick this video off with you guys. It has been literally so long since I did a day in the life vlog, and I feel like we have so much to catch up on, so I thought today would be a good day for us to do that. I also have so much to do today, like so much. We have not gotten groceries, and so it hasn't even been that long. It's been like 5 days, but I feel like I go to the grocery store like twice a week, and we're completely out of like our produce. I don't have like actual groceries to cook dinners this week, and it's already Wednesday. We've kind of just been eating, like scrounging for stuff the last couple of days, so I'm like, we actually have to make it to a grocery store. I have so much laundry to do. And I also have some work to do, which is one of my exciting new announcements that I can officially share with you guys. But before we get into all that jazz, my name is Brittany. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. On my channel, I do a lot of grocery hauls. I do day in the life mom content, and I like to sprinkle in other lifestyle content like travel content. So if you like that stuff, I would love to have you join me. I've been joking that Isaac is on his summer schedule because he's been sleeping so late, and actually this morning I heard him in his room coughing at like 7:40, and I was like, oh, is he gonna wake up like earlier than he has been? And then I think he just went back to sleep because he's been waking up between 9 and 9:30, and yesterday I actually had an appointment in the morning at 10, and I had to go into his room and wake him up at 9, and I like rubbed his back and I was like, good morning, buddy, and he like looked up at me and he just rolled back over. It's like a teenager when you're trying to get them up for like school or something. Maybe not a teenager, but you know, like a kid where they just like want to go back to sleep, and you're like, no, we have to get up and start the day. So it's been funny because he's been sleeping until 9:30, but I'm also like, I kind of love it because one, I don't have to wake up super early, and I can still get up and like get my life together before he wakes up. So it's been kind of nice. Also, I know like whenever I like apply makeup with you guys, I like weirdly close my eyes. I have like a little bit, I am calling it PTSD from my eye issues. Like if you've been with me a while, you know I had like an eye surgery for a clogged tear duct, and I know it's ridiculous because like putting makeup on with my eyes open, like everyone does that and it's fine, but it's literally like anxiety for me, which actually is one of my other updates. I like officially got diagnosed with postpartum anxiety like right before our Disney vacation, and it's kind of crazy because Isaac is 16 months old, so it took like a really long time, but stuff like this, and then there's just other like small stuff, and my mom was like, I feel like you overly worry about certain things, and I was like, you're right. Like it was weird because it took so long for like someone to point it out for me, and then as soon as she did, I was like, oh, you're right. So anyways, I went and I talked to my doctor, and she's like, yeah, what you're describing, it sounds like anxiety. She basically was like, I don't think you had this before you're pregnant, because like I've been seeing that doctor for a long time, and she's like, I don't remember you being like this, or she's like, I feel like I would have noticed it. And I'm like, so anyways, long story short, like things like this, like not applying makeup with my eyes open. Let me see if I can conquer my fear. But yeah, like now I'm so aware of it, and like little things that I do, I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, that does seem like anxiety. Let's conquer our fears today. Like, see, I'm surviving, but like at the same time, I'm like cringing inside because I'm like, and it's completely, I know, I'm like, getting something in my eye like this is not going to damage my eye, but I don't know, guys. Hormones are weird, and it is true. It takes like a full 2 years for your body to fully recover after having a baby. So anyways, I digress, but that is like one update that was like a little shocking and also not. And then it got me thinking more about my delivery and like postpartum, and I'm like, I probably had some postpartum depression, and I was just thinking that it's because this is just like a crazy time. So anyways, I'm going to therapy now, so that's something new, and I started it 2 weeks ago, and it's too early to say if it's like helping, but I will say I'm just like a lot more aware of things I'm doing, and then in the moment I'm like, take a step back, let's chill a bit, like you're okay. So I do like the person that I'm seeing. It is nice to have the structure of going, like I go every Tuesdays, and it's nice to just sit down and have like quiet time and talk with someone like for 45 minutes and have the flexibility to talk about like whatever I need to talk about during that day. So I just wanted to mention it because I do feel like people are getting better about talking about mental health, but I find it especially important because I do put myself out on the internet. And I consider you guys to be my friends, that I want you to know what's going on with me, and I do want to be open and transparent, because if you're someone that like struggles with something similar, or maybe you know someone who struggles with something similar, it can just be really relatable and feel good to know that like you're not alone in feeling a certain type of way. That's one update. The other update, I'm keeping my eyes open. The other update I have is that I got a new job, which is so exciting, and I'm actually going to do a full video on this, but I got a job in April as a travel agent, and some of you guys might be like, huh? Like, it may seem confusing, but I actually love traveling, and I am a huge Disney person, so I've been going to Disney World since I was like a baby, pretty much every year growing up, and I interned there actually in college for 6 months. Like, I ran away to Florida to work at Disney World, and I worked in Magic Kingdom in the Main Street Emporium, which is like this big gift shop. It's called the Disney College Program. So I did that, and then my husband and I were Disney Vacation Club members, so we travel to Disney at least once a year. So I consider myself an expert in all things Disney, and I was kind of thinking, you know, I was pretty open on my channel that I got let go from my job, like after having Isaac, which I'll find a video where I talk about that more, and I'll link it. I actually was thinking like about leaving that job anyways, so it was like hard at the time because of the way it happened. Basically, my company was doing layoffs like right before I delivered, and I was on the list of the people to get laid off. I'm trying to make sure my like lip gloss looks okay. But I was on the list, and basically what they did is they didn't lay me off because that would have been a lawsuit because I was pregnant, and that would have been considered discrimination. So they waited until I was 6 weeks postpartum to let me go, which was, in my opinion, worse, because literally the day that I went to the doctor for my 6-week postpartum checkout, and you know, I'm on like a high because this is like the first day I drove my car, like I got out into the world, like I got to go to a grocery store and walk around, like I'm feeling a little bit remotely more normal, you know, in the midst of the newborn craziness and the C-section recovery. And I found out that day that I lost my job, and I was shocked and also like sad about it, because I think even though I was already thinking of leaving that job, no one ever wants to be like let go from a job, even though like it wasn't performance based, it was purely like a budget decision. It was hard, like mentally and emotionally, that was like very hard on me. So anyways, I got let go from that job, and looking back on it now, I'm like, it was meant to be, and I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. So I think God was like, I think he knew this girl is not going to quit her job if I don't take care of it for her. And basically that's what happened. And I still, like, the company itself did not handle it well, and that I'm having trouble, like, it's going to be hard for me to forgive them because of the way it happened. Like, I still don't agree with how they handled it. But in the end, it was what was best for me, and I'm grateful for that because I have had all this extra time with Isaac. I didn't have to go back to work, and luckily we've been in a financial position where it's been okay. It's been great because I've been able to focus my time on YouTube, which is something I love and I'm passionate about, and I've been able to grow it, and like that's been one of my goals. And now I have this opportunity to like do work in an area that is really like a passion of mine. And because I have a marketing background, I can actually like apply that to the work I'm doing now. So it's really exciting. So like I said, I'm a Disney expert. So there's a bunch of different travel agencies that specialize in Disney. So I was kind of shopping around for a while and doing interviews, and then I finally found one that I liked. So I interviewed in April and pretty much like got hired like on the spot. And then I've been doing 2 months of training. And then yesterday I finally got the clear to go public with it. So now you guys know. So I'm going to do like a whole video on it. That way I can actually share kind of like my journey with travel and Disney. I can explain like the services that I can provide. But pretty much if any of you guys have a trip you've been wanting to take and you're feeling overwhelmed, or maybe it would just be like more convenient for you to have someone do all the legwork for me, like that's what I'm here for. And my services are like free of charge. Like you're not going to pay me anything extra to do it. The way it works is like the companies that we work with, like for example, like Disney, like it's an advantage for them to have travel agents because travel agents are bringing in like more business for them. So the way they do it is they just pay us a commission on the back end. So like you could go and book a Disney vacation and it's going to be the same thing as me booking it. The only difference is like you're having to do the legwork and make dining reservations and figure out what tickets you need and what resort is the best for your family. Or you can have someone like me who has stayed at all the resorts, like understands the dining plan, like understands the best amount of days for tickets you would need for the amount of days you're going, and you don't have to worry about it. And then you just show up for your vacation and you live your happy little Disney life, and then like that's it. So it's so easy and it's great for me because I love planning trips. So it's fun for me to be able to kind of like shift gears and try something new because I have had like a really tough time in my careers. Like I loved marketing, but it honestly was such a stressful and toxic industry. And I literally did not have one positive work experience since I was in that field. Like, not saying all aspects of it were bad, but each job I had was toxic in its own special way. So it's been really great so far. Like everyone that I work with seems really cool and like nice, and I pretty much get to create my own schedule, which is awesome because pretty much what I've been doing, like when I woke up this morning in bed, I was just doing a bunch of work like on my phone, like posting like social media posts like about stuff that we have coming up. And then usually what I do is like if I have stuff I need to do on my computer, like I'll wake up early and work on it, or I'll work on it when Isaac naps or after he goes to bed. And it's nice because like I still get to be a stay-at-home mom and like spend the quality time with him during the day. I have the flexibility to go to the grocery store during the day like we're gonna do this morning. So it's nice because I feel like I get to focus my time on something that I'm passionate about and learn something new, and still get to be the mom that I want to be. You know what I mean? If I were to have gone back to the office right now full time, my time with him would be so limited. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm cognizant of the fact that like this time with him is so valuable and he's still so little. So if I can do something at home and still make some money and have something for me to focus my time on and use my brain in a different capacity than my everyday mom, task, like that's a win-win for me. So that's my like big news and like new lifestyle change. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, and hopefully I can help some of you guys out. I do have my do I have my email on my YouTube channel? It will be on there now, but yeah, I have my contact information for if you are interested in booking a trip. You can reach out to me at my work email, so I'll have that under my like details description section of my YouTube channel. So all right, I've been chatting with you guys for a while now. It's 9:14, so I need to get off of here and go downstairs and start making Isaac's breakfast. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to make a coffee here or get coffee out. I recently started drinking iced coffee, and I am now like obsessed with Dunkin'. Like, I literally before I did not like iced coffee, and actually when we were in Disney in May, it was so hot. There was like a hot wave when we were there, or not a hot wave, heat wave. And normally I drink hot coffee, and I was like, there's no way I can drink a hot coffee because it's so hot. So I got a nice coffee, and I was like, wait, this actually isn't that bad. So when I got home, I started dabbling in iced coffees from Dunkin', and they're really good. So I'm trying to decide, I'm like, do I want to get coffee out when we leave, or do I want to make it here? I don't know. But anyways, thanks for being here. And also this intro is so long, so I'm gonna go ahead and head downstairs. I'm wondering if Isaac is awake. And yeah, I'm not doing eye makeup today because I just can't be bothered. It's kind of like what I've been doing recently. I don't know, like some days I do wear eye makeup, which is so funny because eye makeup is like my favorite step, but other days I kind of just like having the face makeup on and no eye makeup on. All right, let's go figure out if we're making coffee. Guys, also, I literally do not know what I'm cooking this week. Like, I was looking at Pinterest this morning, trying to see if there were any recipes that sounded good, and I didn't really see anything like that was catching my eye, and I've just been so bad at meal planning recently, so I need to go look in my pantry and see if we have anything that can spark some inspiration in me to cook this week. All right, let's go.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray.
I do know that for breakfast I'm going to have a croissant, maybe 2 croissants. I picked these up at Sam's Club in my last haul. I'll read my haul here, and they're literally so good. And what I've been doing is I just take them out and I let them thaw for a couple minutes, and then I stick them in the toaster oven, and they taste just as good as when I bought them. So like a lot of times I freeze like bread products like this because they obviously like don't last as long if you leave them out. And I was not gonna go through 20 croissants, so this is what I'm in the mood for breakfast. I don't know what I'm gonna make Isaac yet. I don't know. Maybe a microwave pancake? Something very easy. This is literally the most random thing ever, but I wanted to share this butter dish. This is called the Buttery. I don't know, there you can see the little imprint on the top, but I didn't know this, but apparently butter you don't need to refrigerate, but sometimes if you leave it on the counter it starts to get like a weird taste. But this butter dish, it keeps it fresh. So you literally just lift up the little lid and the butter's there, and you can close it and it stays fresh, and I just think this is the most nifty thing ever. So we got this for Christmas from my mom. Just a nifty little kitchen gadget. I like to share this stuff occasionally when I come across something new and unique, but I did decide to make coffee at home. I figured I should try to save the couple extra bucks because we have been hitting the Dunkin' drive-thru more than usual. So I'm gonna go get Isaac up because it's 9:35 and the kid is still asleep and he needs to eat breakfast so we can get out of the house and get groceries. He's like, let me play. Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right, that was literally the craziest grocery shopping trip ever. So it's funny, I ended up going to the Walmart over by my mom's house because she was telling me, I mentioned, I was like, yeah, I gotta go grocery shopping today. And sometimes we'll go together if she needs stuff because it's just easier with Isaac because we've got 2 people and like we can take turns keeping him occupied or whatever. Because originally I was gonna go to my Walmart, and so I was like, okay, well I'll meet you at your Walmart, making Isaac a snack. So I went there and I had like my list and my intention was to only go to Walmart. And we got there and they had no meat. Like their refrigerators are broken or something. Hey Isaac. Do you want a snack? Want your veggie straws? Here? Okay. So my intention was to just go to Walmart, and then their refrigerators were broken so they didn't have any meat. So then I ended up having to go to Aldi too, which wasn't the worst, but I just wasn't planning on it, so I wasn't like mentally prepared. So it was just tiring because it's like obviously when you do 2 stores, it's like you're getting the kids loaded in the car, then you're getting out of the car again and doing it all over again. But I got everything I needed. I just forgot to get one thing. I wanted to get Bob Evans mashed potatoes and I completely forgot to get them. But other than that, I got like a really good haul and I only spent, it was like a little bit under $200, which was not bad because we honestly just needed so much stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a really, really quick haul while Isaac's eating his snack, and then I gotta feed him lunch. We were gone for a good like 2 hours. And I'm honestly surprised he did as well as he did because like he still hasn't had lunch, but I did feed him kind of a big breakfast and he had a snack in the grocery store as well. So he's kind of just snacking all afternoon. But then I'm gonna feed him lunch and then hopefully he'll go down for a nap. But before we do all that, let's do a quick grocery haul. I'll go over my meal plan after this too, but I'm literally gonna do like the Cliff Note version. This is not gonna be one of my normal hauls where I talk through every single product, but tortilla chips, sourdough, tortillas. We're gonna do like a cilantro lime taco situation at the end of the week. I got some Pepperidge Farms butter bread for sandwiches. I went ahead and picked up some sparkling waters because we've been out of them for a while. They were on sale. And I got the grapefruit bubbly, and then I also got the Waterloos, which were a little more expensive. They were almost $5. But I just thought cherry limeade sounded really good. I restocked our seasoning pack, so brown gravy mix, ranch seasonings. I like to buy the 4-pack from Walmart, and it was only 54 cents for all 4, which is actually cheaper than Aldi. I got sour cream for a recipe I'm making. I got more yogurt bites for Isaac. I got a bunch of cream soups, which you're probably like, why? When I didn't realize we were going to Walmart, I didn't realize we were going to Aldi, I picked up the cream of chicken for a Ritz cracker chicken recipe that I'm making tomorrow in the slow cooker. So I picked it up there, and then when we realized there was no meat, I was like, okay, well, we're gonna go to Aldi. So I feel like I'm over explaining this, but so I ended up I got some from Walmart and opted to not put them back. And then I ended up picking up cream of mushroom and just a spare can of the cream of chicken from Aldi just to have like a bunch of this in our pantry. I do feel like I go through those pretty often with my slow cooker recipes. I picked up some charo beans. My mom said these are good, the Hanover brand, which I don't know if this is a regional brand. I'm pretty sure this is it's a Pennsylvania brand, so I don't know if you can get this down south depending on where you're from, but she said these are good, and I figured we could do that with our taco night. Carrots, blueberries, bananas, and then I picked up a can of cinnamon rolls for the weekend. Over here, I have some more produce. So tonight for dinner, I'm going to make taco salads, basically for myself. And then Isaac will probably just have a regular taco and a tortilla. But lettuce, a Roma tomato to dice up, strawberries just for the week, green onions, and then you guys know I love the Aldi organic salsa and the Mexicali dip. So that, and then queso fresco also for the taco salads. So basically, I felt like that was like the most chaotic experience. I don't know. I was thinking too when I was like, my mom was with me and I was loading up the car. I'm like, how do people do this with multiple kids? Like, how do you grocery shop with multiple kids and keep them safe? You know what I mean? Like, parking lots like scare me so much. Is that all my cold stuff? Here. But yeah, it's just a lot. And then I'm like, luckily I'm cooking something easy for dinner. I feel like the days I grocery shop, I don't want to cook because it's such, like, it's just such a production. Does anyone else feel like that? Also, I don't know if I talked about this. Like, not like it's anything revolutionary, but I really like the travel Huggies packs because I don't always bring my diaper bag in with me to restaurants, and I just feel like kids are messy. So I like getting these. I feel like they're only like $1, and it's got 16 wipes in it, but it usually lasts me for a while. But it's nice and slim, you know, so it doesn't take up a huge spot in your bag. Like last night we went out to dinner and my child was just covered in ketchup and ranch. And I carry antibacterial wipes with me, but I don't always want to use an antibacterial wipe on him. So like to have these. I picked those up at Walmart. Okay, I'm starving. So let me show you what I'm having for lunch. Oh, I forgot to show you the meat that we got. The only, hold on, where's the one thing? Hold on. This is what I wanted to show you. I picked this up. This was at Aldi. So this is what I'm going to do later in the week for like tacos, or we could eat it over rice. And then I also picked up a pork tenderloin, the peppercorn one, chicken thighs, and the ground beef for tonight. These are leftovers we're having from lunch from the restaurant last night. So I've got Old Bay wings and fries, and then Isaac's got his grilled chicken, broccoli, kids' meal stuff left over. So I'm going to microwave that for him. I'm hungry, but I'm probably just going to let him eat, and then I'll eat mine. Like, I'll heat mine up when he goes down for his nap. And then I plan on working for a little bit because I do have some research I need to do for a trip that I'm planning for a client, and then I need to shoot some emails. So that's what we're having for lunch. I'm so hungry. Literally, I need to eat so bad. It is 1:43, so let me feed my kid, get him down for a nap, and I'll check in with you guys later. I'm in the process of cooking dinner, but I already plated Isaac's food up. He's eating a hodgepodge of leftovers. I forgot earlier I was going to feed him this grilled chicken, but I forgot he had half a ham of grilled cheese in the fridge from yesterday he needed to eat. So I've got leftover rice and beans from a Mexican restaurant a day or two ago. And then I've got the grilled chicken from last night, some avocado, and some blueberries. I have it on 2 separate plates because I can't give it to him all at once because he will throw it to the dog. But he's a big eater, so he does tend to eat a lot of food, so I have it on standby for if he's ready. I'm about to brown up our ground beef for the tacos, but I'm using the Cholula seasoning mix. I've mentioned this in my hauls, but I picked this up at Walmart. It's my favorite taco seasoning currently. I do make my own homemade taco seasoning, but I've discovered this, and honestly, it tastes just as good, if not better. Not processed tasting at all. They have a couple different flavors. I've tried all of them at this point except for the one in the brown package, which I also have as well. But this is the chili garlic taco one. This is a mild one. I really like it. And I think I actually might use only half a package. I have one open in my pantry, and I'm planning on setting a little bit of the ground beef aside for Isaac for tomorrow. So I'm probably just going to use half a pack instead of this whole pack. But I wanted to show you guys the packaging in case you want to be on the lookout in your local grocery stores. I haven't seen this at this point anywhere other than my mom's Walmart. I don't want to brag, but this taco salad, it looks pretty legit, right? Also, my lighting's a little crazy right now because of the sun. But doesn't that look delicious? Literally, so excited to devour this. So it's romaine, tomatoes, black olives, a little bit of queso fresco, ground beef, the Mexicali dip, sour cream, and going to also have some of these jalapeno lime, what is this brand called? Late July tortilla chips. Probably on top of my salad for a little added crunch. Also don't mind my really cluttered table, but dinner is served. I really wanted to show you our meal plan for the week, so it's kind of confusing because it's actually, today is Wednesday. So we did taco salads tonight for dinner. Tomorrow I'm gonna make, basically it's a slow cooker chicken kind of in like a creamy like gravy sauce, and then you top it with Ritz crackers at the end, and then we're gonna eat that over rice with broccoli. We have hot dogs in the fridge and buns in the pantry, so on Friday we're gonna grill hot dogs. Then on Saturday I'm gonna do a pork tenderloin in the crock pot, and then Sunday is Father's Day, so we're probably gonna end up eating out if I had to guess. So I just put that there, and then on Monday we have the Kevin's cilantro lime chicken I got from Aldi today. So we'll probably do tacos with that or do kind of like a rice bowl situation. All right, friends, we've made it to the end of the night. It's 8:25 and Derek's putting Isaac to bed. Oh, I just like scraped my foot on the bottom of the chair. Dinner was super good. The afternoon was good. It was just a very busy day. When I got back from the stores and after Isaac went down for his nap, since Derek was working from home, speaking of Derek, who's in the background being silly per usual. But anyways, he was working from home, so I forgot I had Derek stop, go away. So I ran up to CVS because I forgot. I've had these prescriptions literally. Oh my gosh, Derek. Can you guys hear the Wheels on the Bus song in the background? Okay, I've had these prescriptions at CVS for literally like a week, and you know, after a while they'll like send them back if you don't pick them up. So I went there while Isaac was napping, which I didn't want to do because I didn't feel like getting back in my car and going somewhere after all the errands this morning. But at least I did that, and I didn't have to bring Isaac with me since he was napping and Derek was here. So I did that, and then Derek. I literally feel like I should just restart this intro at this point, but I'm too far in. I can't even remember where I left off, but basically it ended up being like a very busy day. It's funny, I have so much laundry to do, and that was one of the things on my to-do list today, but literally have not done any laundry. So I'm about to go throw a load of clothes in right now, so at least I can get one load done. But yeah, after I got home from CVS, I pretty much just did like a little bit of work at my computer, and then Isaac woke up probably like 20 or 30 minutes into me starting my work, which I got like what I needed to get done, so that was good. And then we just spent a lot of time outside this afternoon, which was nice. It was a really pretty day here, and then Derek took Isaac out in the water table for a little bit to play on the deck. I feel like I'm not like communicating this properly. We have the water table set up on the deck, so Isaac played out there with Derek for a while I was cooking dinner. And then yeah, just been doing our nightly routine, like bath time for Isaac, and Derek just cleaned up all the toys, and now it's time for me to sign off. But I hope you guys enjoyed this glimpse into another stay-at-home mom day, a new travel agent stay-at-home mom. Tomorrow I'm definitely gonna have to get like some more work done, but today was like the big thing today was getting the errands done and getting groceries, which I'm happy. Like I have my meal plan and we have a good amount of food pretty much for like the next week. Like we should be solid on stuff to eat, which is always a good feeling. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, I would love if you could give it a like. And if you're new here, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and join me in the future for new videos. So upcoming videos are going to be obviously more grocery hauls. I want to get to Trader Joe's very soon because it's been too long. I should have like my travel agent video go up in the next couple weeks if you're interested in hearing more about that. And then I'm going to have lots of Disney vlogs from our May trip that will go live in the next month or so. So can you tell? I feel like at the end of these videos, I'm always like so tired. Like you can just tell like my makeup's worn off. It just looks like it's been a day. So All right, I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here as always, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.